Yo, what's up guys? So welcome to our next lecture video. So our topic for today is all about open channels pa rin. But we are now going to discuss the critical stages of open channels. So let's go.
So I am Engineer Samuel Ibulalakaw, so your instructor for today. So first, let's discuss what is the critical flow. Since we are talking about the critical stages, we need to consider what the flow in critical. So it occurs when the specific energy for a given discharge is at its minimum. It represents the boundary between the two distinct hydraulic regimes, which are the critical depth, which is the DC, and the DC is the depth at which a specific discharge flows with minimum energy. And then we also have the critical velocity. It is the velocity of the flow at critical depth. So, ibig sabihin po nito, so meron tayong open channel like this. So, let's say this one is nagpo-flow po siya, no? So, we have different type of flow based on our discussion last time. So, we have yung una, we have the critical flow. We also have the subcritical. Na po. So, dito naman, focusan tayo sa critical flow. So, yung critical flow, it occurs daw po when the given discharge or the specific energy is at its minimum. Ibig sabihin, yung specific energy natin is minimum. Okay, mamaya i-discuss natin kung ano ba yung ibig sabihin po nitong specific energy na yan. So, kapag naka-critical flow, meron po dito tayong tinatawag na depth ng flow. So, since we are in the critical flow, ito din pong flow na yan, yung depth natin is magiging critical depth. Okay, and at the same time, yung velocity ng ating flow is of course in critical din po. Okay, so in critical flow, we have the critical velocity. This is a derived equation. Ano po? So for the rectangular section, we have the VC is equivalent to the square root of G, which is the gravitational acceleration times the critical depth. For the non-rectangular section, you can consider using this one. We have the VC is equivalent to the square root of G times the area over the base of the or the width of the section. So for the critical depth, it is the depth where the energy of the flow has been minimized, or the depth is in critical flow. So kapag naman po mag-solve tayo ng critical depth, we can consider this equation. Rectangular section, the cube root of the q squared over g. Wherein yung q po natin is equivalent to the discharge over the base of the rectangular section. So for example, we have this one. Yung base natin is 2 meters. Tapos yung q natin is 10 meters. 10 cubic meter per second. So yung q natin dito is equivalent to 10 over 2. Diyan po yung ating q, or discharge flow na tinatawag. Alright, so for non-rectangular section, you can consider using this one. The q squared over g is equivalent to a cube over the base b. So, may mnemonics po tayo dyan na pwede nyong magamit all throughout this topic, and at the same time, pagdating nyo ng correlation. So, for the non-rectangular section, under the critical depth, meron po tayong equation na to. Kasi, pwede natin itong magamit, no? Chine-check nyo, dito sa ating equation, wala po tayong DC. Pero yung DC, manggagaling lang po dito sa area. So, for example, we have the triangular. So, meron po yung depth DC. So, yung area natin dito is 1/2 base. Tapos, yung height natin is DC. No? Ganun po yun. O kaya naman, semicircle. DC po yung kanyang critical depth. So, yung DC natin is, ayan na din po yung radius. So, pwede natin masabi, yung area natin is 1/2 pi r squared. O kaya naman 1/2 dc squared. So, meron na tayong dc pagdating dito. Okay, yung ating mnemonics dito is we have kangkong, Q, no? Kangkong. Ginisa. Okay, kangkong ginisa. Tatlong bango. Okay, ulitin natin. We have kangkong. We have kangkong, ginisa, bango. Huwag niyong kakalimutan yan. Picture. Next, we have the specific energy pala. Nakalimutan natin ito. We have the equation of the specific energy. So, this energy, parehas lang po yan doon sa ating Bernoulli's energy equation. So, mawawala lang po yung ibang energy, which is the pressure head. So, dito, consider natin elevation head, no? Elevation head and then the velocity head. So, we have the v squared over 2g plus the depth. So, masasabi natin critical yung ating flow kapag yung ating energy is minimum. Alright? Wherein kapag minimum yung specific energy, meron na tayong equation nito. 3 halves lang daw po siya ng DC. So, yan yung equivalent E. Okay? Picture for the equations. Okay, so let's proceed with the Froude number. Ito naman po yung the ratio of the inertia force to the gravity force, and it is given by the expression. Ayan. Nakadepende po yan sa type ng flow. Una, we have the critical flow. So, kapag critical flow, yung Froude number that is equivalent to 1. So, equation naman natin ng Froude number F is equivalent to V over the square root of GD. Okay? So, pwede natin makuha yung velocity dito kapag critical, no? Kasi yung F natin is equivalent to 1. Kapag naman po yung ating section is non-rectangular, you can consider this equation. Aside from the critical flow, meron po tayong subcritical. And then we also have the supercritical. So, it also correlates with our laminar. And then, ito naman yung turbulence. So, sa critical flow, dito lang po tayo mag-focus ngayon, no? Kasi nasa critical stages po tayo. Masabi natin na critical yung flow kapag yung specific energy natin is in minimum. Tapos yung discharge po natin is maximum. Tapos yung depth of flow natin, masabi natin na critical depth po siya kapag nasa critical flow. Yan lang yan po tatandaan natin. Okay, let's proceed with the sample problem number 1. Rectangular channel, 9 meter wide. So we have the B. Carries 7.65 cubic meter per second. When flowing 0.9 meters deep. Ito po yung tatandaan natin, no? Itong given na deep, ayan po yung depth ng tubig. Yung D, wala po yung DC. Wala po yung C, no? D pa lang po yan. Ayan yung 0.9. Okay, magkaiba po yung critical depth sa depth. So, ang i-solve natin dito is the specific energy, next, critical depth, and lastly, we have the critical velocity. Okay, unahin natin yung critical or yung specific energy. Para sa specific energy, meron tayong equation na E. Walang sinabing critical or minimum specific energy lang. So, ang gagamitin po natin is V squared over 2G plus yung depth. So, para po dito, meron tayong depth, meron tayong G, pero wala tayong velocity. Pero kaya natin masolve yan kasi meron po tayong Q is equivalent to AV. Meron po tayong Q na equivalent to 7.65. Yung area po natin, since this is a rectangular channel, this is 9 times 0.9. And then, makakasolve tayo ng V. Tama? This is equivalent to 0.94 meter per second. So, ayan na po yung ilalagay natin dito. 0.94 squared 2 times 9.81 plus yung depth. Okay. This is the minimum, or this is the specific energy. So, 0.945. Since energy po ito, yung unit natin is in meters. Ito po yung answer sa item number 1. This is a very easy topic po. Okay, for letter B, we have the critical depth. Ito na yung highlight natin kasi nasa critical flow tayo. So, sa critical depth, meron tayong rectangular section, no? So, meron tayong equation ng critical depth from our discussion. Ito. Critical depth. Erase ko lang to. Ito yan. Wherein yung Q is equivalent to malaking Q tsaka yung base. Isulat po natin, we have the critical depth DC. Cube root of Q squared over, ano nga yun? Over G. Yan. So, for Q, lagay natin dito Q. Meron tayong Q is equivalent to B. So, pwede natin isulat 7.65 over, ano yan? Base natin is equivalent to 9. Yan, no? So, that is equivalent to 9. Yung Q natin dito is equivalent to 0.85. Okay? So, ilalagay natin yan dito, DC, cube root, 0.85 over 9.81. Okay? So, this is equivalent to 0.42 meters. Ayan yung ating critical depth. Lastly, meron tayong critical velocity. So, yung critical velocity natin, yung equation po natin dito, kapag rectangular section, ito na yung gagamitin natin. Okay, pwede din nyo naman gamitin to. Pero, ang gagamitin yung area dito is base times height lang din. Or, base times the DC. Kasi, critical velocity. Okay, gamitin natin yung VC na square root of GDC. So, para po dito, we have the square root of 9.81 times yung DC natin is 0.42. Alright, so we have the value of 2.03 meter per second. That's for the final answer, letter C. Picture. Okay, aside from this one, pwede natin gamitin po yung yung mga non-rectangular section. Ito, para ma-solve natin yung velocity and at the same time yung critical depth. So, try natin muna sa letter B. No, using kangkong, ginisa. Ang bango. Okay? Gamitin natin to para ma-solve natin yung DC. So, kangkong, meron tayong Q, 7.65 squared. Yung G po natin, 9.81. So, para sa area, yung area lang po ng ating critical area. So, i-consider natin yung area. Yung base kasi hindi na yun nababago. Okay? So, kaya as is po yung base. So, kahit maging critical yung flow, yung base natin, ano po yan? Yung base ng tubig, hindi na siya magbabago. Kapag baga naging critical, hanggang dito na lang yan. Hindi po. Buong buo pa rin po yan. So, yung depth lang po yung magbabago. Kaya yung depth, hindi po siya constant. Kaya ang mangyayari dito, yung constant po is yung base. Pero yung depth, mababago po siya, kaya magiging siyang critical. Kaya DC po yung ilalagay natin. So, para po dito, meron tayong area, cube. Yung base natin dito is 9. Ayan po yung base natin. So, shift solve yung DC po na masasolve natin is equivalent din po sa 0.42. Pustahan. Okay, using kangkong ginisa. Sa critical velocity naman, gamitin natin yung non-rectangular section. Pero kapag nakuha mo na kasi yung DC, ito na lang yun din sa uluhin mo eh. Pero try natin. Square root of G area. Ano nga yun? Kalimutan ko. Base. So, para po dito, we have the square root of 9.81. Yung area natin is 9. Tapos, yung base natin is 9. Tapos, yung depth natin is the DC, 0.42. Huwag kayong gagamit nitong base na 0.9. Ayan po yung normal flow. Yung deep. Okay, so dapat critical po yung gagamitin natin. Kasi yung sinusolve natin, critical velocity nga ni over yung base natin na 9. So yung VC natin mo solve is parehas lang po, 2.03. Ay, ibaba natin. Ayan po yung ating final answer. Karoon na kayo ng tips. Screenshot para sa sample problem number 1. Let's go. Okay, now let's proceed with the sample problem number 2. So this is similar with the sample problem number 1. Pero mababago lang po yung given natin or yung hinahanap. So a rectangular channel carries a discharge. Meron na tayong Q. 6 cubic meters, tapos meron tayong width na 4. So, let's draw the channel. Ganito yung 6, ganito yung 4. Tapos, yung Q naman natin is 6 cubic meter. So, letter A, we will find the critical depth. Okay, tinuruan ko na kayong magkangkong, ginisa, bango. So, gagamitin natin yon. Kangkong, mali. Kangkong, ginisa, bango. So, para sa kangkong, meron tayong 6 squared. Yung G naman natin is 9.81. Yung area natin, we have the 4 and also yung critical depth natin, no? Kasi kinukonsider natin dito is critical depth to DC. So, kaya, meron tayong 4 times DC. Base to 3 kasi Yung base po natin is 4. Okay, solving for the DC, makakuha po tayo ng 0.612 meters. Napaka-basic. Ganun lang po siya, no? Huwag nyo lang kakalimutan yung kangkong ginisa. So, para sa critical velocity B, again, we can use the square root of GA over B. So, para dito, meron tayong square root of 9.81. Yung area natin is, again, 4 times. Pero since nakasolve na tayo ng DC, 0.612 na yung gagamitin natin. Yung base po natin is 4 meters. Ayan po yung VC natin. That is equivalent to 2.45 meter per second. Napaka-basic. Alright. Lastly, letter C. We have the critical slope. Isipin natin. Ano ba yung equation na ginagamitan ng slope? Head loss, S over L. May length ba tayo? Wala. So, hindi natin gagamitin yan. Ano ba yung binigay sa atin dito na given? Meron po tayong binigay na N. So, sa equation ng N, meron tayong N. Kay Mannings po yung N, no? Mannings. Meron po yung equation na R, 2/3, S, 1/2 over N. O, diba? Tandaan nyo to. Okay, so yung hinahanap natin dito is critical slope daw. So, itong S, madadagdagan po yan ng C. So, kung yung slope natin is critical, so ibig sabihin, yung velocity natin dito is critical din po. Okay? Nakuha nyo? And at the same time, yung R natin, which is equivalent to A over P, yung area natin dito is gagamitan natin ng base times DC. And at the same yan, yung perimeter natin, yung depth dyan is 2 DC plus yung base na constant. Na-imagine nyo ba? Ito-drawing ko for you. Ito yung base. Ito naman po yung DC. Yan o. Ito yung critical depth sa open channel. Yung area nito. So, kaya base times DC. Okay? Wherein, yung perimeter naman po, ayan po yung basang critical. Okay? So, 2 DC kasi DC din to. Tapos, syempre, yung base. Kaya, 2 DC plus the base. Nakuha? So, let's try to solve this one. So, unahin natin yung area. O, erekta na natin. Ano? Kasi magaling naman kayo. Yung VC po natin, kakasolve lang natin, 2.45. Yung R natin, ito na yung magiging equation natin, no? Ng R. So, kaya, meron po tayong, yung base natin is 4 times 0.612. Dalawang 0.612 plus yung 4. Meron na tayong R, 2/3. Yung SC, ayan po yung hinahanap natin na 1/2. Yung N naman natin is given 0.02. Ganun lang. Napaka-basic. Yung SC natin, makasolve tayo. Pakisolve. Ito is equivalent to 0.0066. Ayan. Paki-double check na lang po. That's for the critical slope. Diba? Ang dali lang. Kailangan nyo lang kangkong ginisa. Manning's formula. Picture. Okay, last two. Problem, we have the trapezoidal naman tayo, no? Ito, medyo nakakalito lang, pero kaya naman to. We just need to draw the trapezoidal section. Sa trapezoidal canal, having a width of base 0.6 base daw po. And a depth of water 0.5. Tapos may side slope na 1:1. So, carries discharge of 0.34. So, let's draw this trapezoidal canal. Okay, so para dito sa trapezoidal canal natin, meron daw tong 0.6 na base. Kailangan lang natin dito maging patient. Tapos may side slope na 1:1. Okay, may depth daw po ng tubig na 0.5. So kung 1:1 yan, kung 0.5 to, ito 0.5 din. Am I correct? So this one is 0.6. Kaya yung total depth po natin dito is equivalent to 1.6. Yung B1 natin is 0.6. Yung B2 naman natin is 1.6. Alright? So, you can also solve for the side slope, no? Pero, check muna natin yung given na, yung unknowns natin. So, for this one, meron tayong critical depth, critical velocity, and then, N, or the critical slope. So, for the critical depth, of course, since wala na tayong rectangular section, we are required to use the Q squared or the kangkong ginisa. Ang bango. Okay, meron po tayong isulat muna natin yung mga given natin ata. Kasi medyo baka malito kaya. For the Q, meron tayong 0.45. For the base, okay, for the base is, if you consider natin ditong base is yung top base, which is the B2. Okay, pero since we are considering the critical depth, mababago po yung ating mga drawing. Okay, magdire-draw tayo ng panibagong trapezoid dito. Kasi baka malito kayo. Ito, general po yan. Galing dito sa ating given. Pero once na consider natin yung critical, magiging critical din po yung depth natin. Itong 0.5 bago yan. So again, let's draw. Okay, ito B1. Itong B1 natin 0.6, constant na talaga yan. Pero itong pong depth natin dito, magiging siyang DC. Okay, so yung ano natin is 1:1. So this one is also equivalent to DC. Kaya po, kung i-consider natin yung top base, ito 0.6, ang mangyayari para sa B natin, which is the B2, is 0.6 plus 2 DC. 2 DC. Okay? Next, consider itong B, ito na yan. Consider the area. So, yung area po natin, dapat po ito na critical din yan, no? Kasi area. So, para sa area ng trapezoid, meron tayong 1/2. Yung base 1 plus base 2 times critical depth DC. So, para sa base 2, ito na yon. Yung base 1 naman natin is 0.6. Kaya, ang mangyayari, we have 1/2, 0.6, plus 0.6, plus 2 DC. Galing dito. Tapos, DC. Okay, simplifying this equation, meron tayong 1.2. Tapos, malalipat natin dito. So, meron tayong 1/2, 1.2 DC, plus 2 DC squared. Tama? So, cancel out natin yung, ito, ano natin, distribute. So, meron tayong makukuhang 0.6 DC plus DC squared. Ayan na yung area natin. Okay? Substitute natin dito sa kangkong ginisa. So, para sa kangkong, meron tayong kangkong 0.34 squared. Ito naman 9.81. Yung 3A, ito na yon. 3A. Make sure lang na naka-enclose siya sa parenthesis, no? Oops, DC squared na lang ito. Enclose natin siya sa parenthesis bago tayo maglagay ng cube. Huwag niyong kalimutan yung cube, 3A yan, 3A. Yung base naman natin is ito po. Kaya, 0.6 plus 2 DC. So, kung ma-observe nyo, DC na lang yung unknown. Kaya, maka-shift solve kayo. Medyo matagal lang yan. Yung DC na ma-solve natin dito is equivalent to 0.264 meters. Okay? Ayan na po yung final answer sa letter A. Para naman sa letter B, again, meron tayong VC, square root of G, area, base. Okay, substitute lang natin yung mga given natin 9.81. Yung area natin, ito din po yung gagamitin natin, no? Pero, isubstitute na natin yung DC. Kaya, 0.6. Yung DC natin, 0.264 plus DC squared. 0.264 squared. Tapos, yung base naman natin is same lang, 0.6 plus 2, 0.264. So, makakuha po tayo dito ng VC na equivalent to 1.41 meter per second. So, that's for our velocity. Okay, so para sa letter C, critical slope, SC, no? So, same equation yung ginamit natin last problem. So, meron tayong equation na V, R 2/3, S 1/2, and then over N. Pero sa R natin, meron tayong A over P. Yung gagamitin natin dito is syempre critical na din. Okay? Pati dito, critical yan. For simplicity na lang, i-resolve natin yung area gamit yung DC. 0.6264 plus 0.264 squared. Yung kakalabasan natin area natin is 0.228. Yan yung area natin, no? Okay, so para dito sa area, tapos yung base pala, yung base 1 naman, ay base 2. Base 2, dito lang natin, base 2. Meron tayong 0.6 plus dalawang DC. 0.264. So, para sa base 2, meron tayong 1.128. Okay, yan yung gagamitin natin dito sa area. Kasi meron tayong area na 0.228. Yung perimeter natin is ito. 0.6 tapos dalawang side slope. Okay, yung side slope na yan, kung ilalagay natin dito. Okay, meron tayong DC. Meron din tayong DC. So, yung side slope is equivalent to square root of DC squared plus DC squared. So, yung kakalabasan dito is DC square root of 2. Tama? So, kaya dito, since meron na tayong 0.264 times square root of 2. So, yung magiging P natin dito is P. Lagyan natin muna P. Meron tayong 0.6 plus 2 plus DC square root of 2. Okay? So, 0.6 plus dalawang DC, 0.264 square root of 2. Okay? I hope hindi kayo nalito. Yung dalawa kasi dalawang ganito. Dalawang side. So, para po sa R, meron tayong sagot na 1 point or 0.166 R meters. So, substituting the given or dissolved value, meron tayong 1.41 para sa V. Yung R naman natin is 0.166. This is 2/3. Tapos yung SC natin unknown, 1/2. And then yung 0.012 na N. So, para sa SC natin, makakasolve tayo ng value that is equivalent to 0.00314. So, that's for our last item. Screenshot. Okay, now, so let's proceed with our sample problem number 4. So, we have here a triangular channel with a depth of 3 meters and the average velocity is around 2.44 meter per second. So, let's try to solve for the following. Rate of flow, critical depth, and then the type of flow. So, first, for the rate of flow, so this is the Q. So, we all know that we have the formula QAV. Okay? So since we don't have any other equation or given, so wala po tayong n or other given, gagamitan na lang natin tong QAV. Okay, so for the rate of flow, we have the area of the triangle. We have 1/2 base times height. And then for the velocity, we have the 2.44. But wala po tayong width dito. Wala tayong B. Okay? So para makuha natin yung B, syempre, resolve natin yung B. So ang gagawin natin dito is hatiin lang natin to. So para ito po maging right triangle, no? Yan. So mahati yung angle, magiging pong 22.5. Tapos meron tayong 3 meters dito, which is this one. So kukunin natin tong part na to. Which is sabihin natin B1. Ito naman B2. So isolating the triangle, meron tayong ganitong triangle. This is 3 meters, 22.5. So para po dito pwede tayong gumamit ng ito yung hinahanap natin, no? Angle, opposite, adjacent, tangent. So tangent, 22.5. Opposite is the B1 over 3 meters. So for the B1, we have a length of 1.2426 meter. Okay, so let's start to solve for the Q. Meron tayong 1/2. Yung base natin, since meron tayong dalawang na-solve, or we have the B1. So, B1 plus B2 lang yan. Wherein yung B2 is equivalent to B1. So, i-multiply na lang natin ng 2. 1.2426. Yung height natin is 3 meters. And then, the velocity is the given, 2.44. Okay, for the Q, meron po tayong sagot na 9.096 cubic meter per second. Let's change the color. So that's our number 1, or letter A. Okay, next for the letter B, we have the critical depth. Okay, letter B, DC. So for the DC, of course, we can also use the Kangkong Ginisa. Bango. Okay, pero hindi na po natin i-consider yung 3 meters. Kasi, hindi po yan yung critical. Ano po? Yung critical po, panibagong ano na yan, DC. Yan na po yung critical natin. Ibig sabihin, yung 3 meters, bago na siya. Hindi na yan DC. Yan. Kasi ito naman, mababago po yung B natin. Hindi na po yan 1.246. Kasi yung 1.246, galing po yun sa 3 meters. So, kaya ang gagawin natin, kukunin muna natin yung base. No? So, yung base kanina galing dito. Okay. I-redraw natin tong triangle natin. Yan. Yung blue yan, yung depth ng tubig. O yan yung DC. Ito naman yung base B. Yan. Kaya pala. Tapos, meron tayong DC. Pero for B, gagamit tayo ng tangent. Kukunin ulit natin to. Pero yung 45 po, hindi yan mababago. No? So, bali ito, 22.5 pa rin yan. Yan. 22.5. Kaya, meron tayong tangent 22.5. Equivalent po siya sa opposite, which is the B over 2. Okay, malilito over, kasi kalahati yan, B over 2 ito. Kalahati ng B over 2. Tapos, DC. Okay, so para makuha natin yung B, i-arrange lang po natin DC, tangent 22.5, pero may over to dito, no? So, ililipat natin sa taas. So, magiging po itong 2DC. Okay, so we have the B. So, next, let's try to solve for the area. So, para sa area, we have 1/2 base. Ito na po yun, no? Ito na yung base natin. Base times height, DC. So, expand natin yung base. Meron tayong 1/2. 2DC. Tangent. 22.5. DC. This is the area. So, simplifying that area, ang mangyayari po, we have cancel out to yung 2. Patitira, tangent 22.5. Tapos yung DC squared. Okay, so area, DC squared, tangent 22.5. Ito po yung area natin. Okay, so para po sa final equation natin, we have Q squared, kangkong. So, yung Q squared po, ito pong nasolve natin na Q. 9.096 squared over 9.81 equivalent sa area, in close parenthesis, DC squared, tangent 22.5 raised to 3 over B. Yung B po natin, ito. Ayan. So, we have 2DC tangent 22.5. So, solving for DC, kasi DC na lang yung unknown natin. Medyo matagal lang po yan, pero may masasolve tayong 2.5 meters. That's our critical depth. Okay, so for the last item, letter C, type of flow. Let's recall lang po yung type of flow natin. So, yung Froude number, kapag equivalent to 1, this is critical. Critical flow mo po, no? So, for the F is less than 1, so this is subcritical. Also known as the laminar. And then kapag naman greater than to 1, this is supercritical. So we have equation here of the F that is equivalent to the velocity over the square root of G times area over the base. So solving for this one, since we have the velocity 2.44 over square root of 9.81 of times the area. So yung area po dito is syempre yung areang normal. Kasi i-determine natin kung anong klase siya. No? Kung critical ba siya or supercritical. So para naman dito, we have the area. Yung kakasolve lang natin. Ay, wala pala. I-solve na lang natin. Mayroon naman tayong B1. Tsaka yung depth na 3 meters. So 3 meters times yung dalawang 1.2426. Yan yung area. Wherein naman po yung base natin, dalawang ganito. Okay, 1.2426. Ganun yung isolve na lang yung area para di na kayo mag-type na ganito kahaba. Okay, so 2.44. So, solving for the Froude number, makasolve tayo dito ng around 0.63. So, wherein yung 0.63 magko-fall po dito sa less than 1. So, this is a subcritical flow. Lagay nyo na lang, less than 1. So, subcritical. Picture for our last problem.